Welcome, everyone. My name is Keith L. Jones, and if you're watching this live, I would like to, thank you from the bottom of my heart, the checking us out and see what's going on with our team, and in our hangout today, and what's going on with Four Corners Alliance Group. Um, if you follow me for a while, you know I'm real big on mindset training, reprogramming your brain to get to where you want to go. Because thus far, wherever you're at in life, it's all these outside factors that's been programming us subconsciously, and we don't even know it. So if you follow me on Facebook or whatever the case may be, you see I post a lot of positive stuff, a lot of motivational stuff. It might not be motivational to you, but it's definitely motivational to me because, like I said earlier, if you see my invite to this hangout, the only competition I have is myself. Not to say I'm better than everyone, but the only person that really matters to my success to rather is myself. So once train your brain to think like that, even yourself, if you're watching this, the only competition you have is yourself. All right. So I just want you to remember that. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over, some real brief mindset training. Then I'm gonna go over a brief review with Four Corners Alliance Group, where you could go to get more information, our training sites, and all that stuff, and the support that we have with our team. All right, welcome, King and Derek. I do appreciate y'all being on time and to the hangout. So I do appreciate both of you more than you know. All right. So the first training I want to go over is to mind your business. All right, and better yet, I'm gonna take it a little bit further than that. You have to mind your mind. All right. See, your mind can be either your ally or your adversary. You could, train your brain, reprogram your brain to be your partner. Or you could retrain your brain, or not retrain it rather, but to allow your brain to continue to be your opponent, your adversary. Why do I say this? Because just sit back and think about the type of messages that you give yourself when you're uncomfortable. Self-doubt is an adversary. You want to go and do something, you want to start a business, you want to, whatever, you want to go to the opposite sex and ask someone a date. We all been there, and for some reason they might say no. They might not do this, or I'm not good enough to do this, or I'm not sexy enough, I'm not handsome enough for them to go on a date with me. Whatever the case may be, your brain can be your adversary. Now, again, the only person that needs to be in competition with you is you. So if you're able to switch those thoughts that you have, one mindset training that I had is very powerful and is very simple. Is you have to remember you can only think about one thing at a time. You can't think about two things at the same time. So the next time that you have a negative thought, what I want you to do is to think about a time where you were excited, you was happy. You know, one second. All right, great. Um, think about a time. All right, think about it, ladies and gentlemen. If you're on the panel, please mute your mic. It's a lot of background noise on there. Thank you. So anytime you have any negative thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I froze. All right, great. Can you hear me? Just hopefully you can. My computer is a little slow, acting up. But all right, I'm gonna continue to go. But anytime that you have any negative thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, what I would like you to do is hold on one second. right, great. Just want to make sure this is running. All right, like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I do apologize. Technical difficulties, things happen. But anytime that you have a negative thought, stop thinking negative. Think of something positive. For me, every time that I have a negative thought, I think of my daughter being born. The feeling, the smells, the things of that nature that went on at that time, it shifts the way I think. It gives me excitement, it gives me happiness. And you can't have happiness and think about, trouble or fear at the same time. So try that. That's an exercise that, you could practice. If you have, any fear about something, think about something that gave you strength. It might be your religion. It might be your God, whoever it may be. If that person gives you strength, that, spiritual realm gives you, strength, think about that. All right? What you have to understand, ladies and gentlemen, is energy will acquire its character from the fixed ideas in your mind. If you believe in your heart that you're going to be successful, and that's all you focus on, that's all you think of, affirmations, that's all you speak into existence, that's the true meaning of law of attraction. What you believe, you will achieve. What you believe you could do, and you speak in the present tense, it will attract to you. All right? Why? You have to be aware of what you allow into your mind. Read more positive self-help books, things of that nature. It even comes down to the music we listen to, the TV shows we listen to. And I must say, I still feed my mind some negative stuff. I watched Empire today, ladies and gentlemen. I got one of the most awesome quotes that I've seen or I've heard in a long time. And it says, it was rather, you can't see the frame when you're in the picture. That's powerful. And that goes into my next point. You have to step out of your comfort zone. Sometimes we don't even realize what we're going through because we're so conditioned in what we've been conditioned in through the outside factors, that sometimes you have to step out of your comfort zone and look back and see what was going on. So you can't see the frame while you're in the picture. Step out of the comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone, all right? 1 second. Let me make sure everybody muted. All right, great. Next one is you have to do something in a different way. And become someone different or stay the same. Sometimes we say, and I've done it before, and I see it on Facebook all the time, on social media. People out there, praying, "Dear Lord, give me a sign. I know my Lord and Savior is going to save me, blah, blah." Yes, He will. I'm not speaking anything, against your religion or the higher being, because they do give us power to be something else. But they only give us the vision. It's up to us to follow through, like my man Darren. Take some action. He will give you a vision and show you what you should become or what you want to become. But what he does, with wherewithal to follow through, that comes from us. So you have to, see something in a different way. If you want to make money, ladies and gentlemen, you want to make money from online or network marketing, affiliate marketing, you can't think the same way you're thinking now. You have to acquire some type of knowledge, some type of insight from somebody that's been studying it or making money or attempting to make money, and learn from them. So see, things in a different light. It's like the story goes, it's always the truth, two sides of it, well, three sides of a story. Your side, my side, and the truth. So you have to look at things in a different way. All right? Anything you want, all you have to do is move about 1 inch out of your comfort zone. Think about that if you're doing, if geometry. You have 90 degree angles, 45, 10. Just imagine if you was at 85, a 85-degree angle, all right? And you just moved a half an inch upwards or back. That will change the whole trajectory. That little move right there changed the whole outcome. Not in the beginning, that where you could visually see it, but in the long term. So if you just step 1 inch out of your comfort zone, just 1 inch, try something different, learn something different, try to question things that's presented to us, you will see your life change. All right? So start with little steps. All right? All you have to do is start with little steps. If you take enough of them consistently, your success will happen. It's just like riding a bike. You didn't jump on a two-wheeler and just start riding a mountain bike. You had to start with a small bike with training wheels. Then as you got better, you was able to take off one training wheel. Then you take off the other. Now you have that confidence to do tricks and things of that nature. So again, everything starts with baby steps. If you're on this in this hangout, listen to me bump my gums for the next 10 to 15 minutes. It starts with baby steps. I'm not jumping straight into this is how you make money. You got to do this. If you don't understand that you got to change your mindset first, you're not going to be successful, because whatever your mindset is the reason why you're at where you're at now. You might be perfectly fine. You might be living check to check, but evidently, if you're joining us in a business or you're looking at businesses, you want to change your outcome. All right? So change your mind. Take baby steps. Don't expect it to happen overnight. All right? And at times, this is what we do. We weigh out the pain. We weigh out the pain. Hopefully, y'all taking notes. If you're not, this is recorded and you will be able to get this video, all right? But we weigh out the pain. We all do it, okay? So I'm going to give you an example. A way we weigh out the pain. Okay, we work a 9-to-5 job. We get home, we're tired. We spend time with our family, our wife, significant other, or whatever the case may be. And we have a little bit of money. Man, let's say on average an extra $200 to do whatever we want to do, for the next 2 weeks to the next paycheck. And then you have an opportunity that might change your life. But they might say, hey, it costs, I'm just throwing out a number, $100 a month. So now you say, your mind, you might not know you're doing it, but you're weighing out the pain. Okay, I want more money, but if I have to take $100 out a month and put it into something and still learn it, I'm going to have less money. You know what? I would rather keep the $200 in my pocket because I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with that. I'm comfortable knowing I have $200. Every 2 weeks, it equates to $400 a month. Okay? But if I have to pay for something that's going to better myself, an extra $100 a month, that means I only will have $300 a month, and now I can't go to the club, get something to to drink on, do this X, Y, and Z. And I might have to give up some more time. We weighing out the pain. See, it's like the old saying goes, and they tell us these successful people tell us, but we channel, but it goes over our head. No pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. So how you going to weigh out the pain and pick the one that's going to give you less resistance and less pain? We contradict ourselves. All right? See, the true pain is staying where we are. Think about that. That's the true pain. It's like going to the weight room, and I am totally what's the word I'm looking for? I can say this is me because I need to work out. You know what I'm saying? I'm a slender fellow, and everything, but I come in from work, I do my thing, and I'm like, man, I know that first 2 weeks I get back in that weight room, man. Woo! You know what I'm saying? I just know, but I never do it, and I know I have to do it. I'm guilty of it. However, the true pain is staying the same because I have to look in that man. I got to look at the man in that mirror and look at it and say, Keith, you still didn't do it. You still didn't do it. They still didn't start working out yet. All right, and that's the true pain of staying where you are. So if you know you need more money, you know you need other skills, you know you want to spend more time with your family in the long term, you know you don't want to work till you're 75, years old, and you do nothing about it, that's on you. So the true pain is staying where you are. All right, the one that creates the less amount of pain is typically where we stay, and that's, again, we have options. The one that gives us less pain, we typically stay in that place. All right. Now, what we need to do, we need to focus our life on receiving as much pain as possible. That's the only way we're going to grow. And what do I mean with receiving as more as I can't even get it. I'm sorry, I'm tongue-tied. But receiving as much pain as possible. See, within pain is growth. Within learning how to make money online, network marketing, or whatever, it's going to be painful because you're not accustomed to it. But as pain only lasts for so long, I know in my head that when I start working out, I'm not going to say if, but when I start working out, that pain is only going to last for so long. Then after a while, it's gone. Then I'm going to start seeing a difference in my body. I'm going to feel stronger, healthier, things of that nature. So I'm still playing with my mind myself. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I am. We all have something to work on. All right? I'm just being transparent with you. Lastly is some people, this is a good one, all right? Some people, they go to work and they claim that they need more money and they should get a raise and blah, blah, blah. I need to get this raise. But what happens as soon as they get this raise? They take a pay raise and they buy a bigger TV, a 52-inch flat screen, throw it on the wall, and they live more comfortable. Again, you're living more comfortable. You're not bringing more pain to your body. So you was complaining about you needed more money. You're tired of living check to check. But the first thing you do, when most of us, I'm not saying you, but if you're guilty, you're guilty. The first thing we do is buy a bigger TV to live more comfortable. I can't fathom that. Why buy a bigger? If I was you, I barely watch TV. I watched it today, but trust me, I barely watch TV. I know one of my mentors I follow. I never met him, Mr. Sarah Harris. Shout out, great leader. He said, when he's really grinding, he unplugged all his TVs and put them in his garage and get to work. But that's a sacrifice that he makes to become successful, and that's why he's where he is. I'm learning from those types of people, So again, we have to focus on the pain. So in a nutshell, mind your mind. You got to make sure we know what's going into our mind, what we're planting the seeds inside our mind, and how they how they grow and what we harvest. So that's the first part of my mindset training is mind your mind. Second part, then I'm going to go into 4 corners, but before I go into 4 corners, after I do my second part, I'm just going to let the panel introduce themselves and also, speak on anything that I covered. If it hit home, if they have anything to piggyback off of, or things of that nature, then like I said, after they give their feedback, I see Darren back there taking notes, man, on his whiteboard. You never use that whiteboard, Darren. You want to act like, because you're on the panel, like you do some work, man. But let's go to the next mindset portion of this training, and it's about what I want to speak on. Rather, is you can do it. All right, this is what I want you to do. I want you to get a piece of paper and a pencil or pen, and I want you to write down what I tell you to write down. All right, but before I get there, I want you to start off with some facts. Most believe this is true. This is a process. I want you to realize you can do this. You can make money with us, okay? This, what we're doing, what I'm doing, this is a process. It's not a fact, okay? It's a process. Making money online, offline is a process. You have to understand that. It's not going to just turn on like a light bulb. It takes time. It's a process. Anything we do is a process. Name it. Whatever it is, name it. It's a process. In order for me to do this hangout with you, I had to let people know what I was doing, telling them when I had to set up the Google Hangout, send out the links, advertise, show people where I was going to be, then start the hangout. That's the process. Whatever it is, it's a process. You go to work in the morning, what's your process? You get up, you either took your bath or shower at night, or when you get up, you get something to eat, you get dressed, iron your clothes, you kiss your daughter, or get whoever, whatever the process is. By the time you walk out of that door and get in your car and drive to work, then you clock in, then you start working. It's a process. You work 8 hours a day in their process, clock out, and go back and do what you have to do. Everything it is, it's a process, all right? So this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to ask yourself, don't ask, why don't you, hold on, let me make sure I say this right. Okay, I'm going to ask you this question, but I want you to write it down. Why? Tell me why you can't succeed. What limitations that you have going on in your life right now, write it down, why you can't succeed in making extra money. I'm going to give you a couple seconds, about 5 to 10 seconds. Just tell me whatever reasons come to your mind, five reasons why you believe that you can't do what we do, or you have fear that you might not be able to do what we do. Give me all your reasons. Write them down. I need you to write these down, all right? Now, what I need you to do right now is, I'm going to give you a couple more seconds. Read them now. Since you wrote them down, I want you to read these to yourself. Everyone that you wrote down, read these to yourself. Now, if it's on a piece of paper, I want you to fold that piece of paper up, tear it up. If you're in a safe place, outside, in the kitchen or whatever, I want you to burn that piece of paper. Make sure you don't put your house on wherever you at on fire or whatever, but shred that paper up. Because all they are excuses. That's all they are. That's what you're telling yourself, that the reason why you won't be successful. They're excuses. Tear them up. All right? Remember, in order to become what you want to become in anything, all you have to do is learn the process. You have to believe that you can do this. You have to believe it without a shadow of a doubt. I don't care how long it takes me. I could do this. That's like an athlete saying a professional athlete going into a basketball game, football game, baseball game. I don't care how terrible they are, but if they already believe they lost, they lost. You have to believe, all right? No athlete walks in expecting to lose. They expect to win. You couldn't tell Michael Jordan that he was going to win a championship. I don't care even last year if you watched NBA playoffs or a championship. You couldn't tell LeBron Jordan, wow. But LeBron James, even when Kevin Love went down and Kyrie Irving went down, that he wasn't going to win an NBA championship. They didn't win, but you couldn't tell that man that they was going to lose. He expected to win. All right. So remember, what is expected tends to be realized. You should write that down. What is expected tends to be realized. If you expect to be successful, or if you expect to be a failure, you're right. I expect to be successful. So I'm going to grind my ass off to become successful. All right? So as you process you will start to see more changes take place as the process continues. So when you start your process, you're going to start seeing changes within yourself, within with your business, within people around you. The snakes is going to, say you can't do this and stop hanging with you. But those ones that really believe in you, they will be right there by your side, clapping you on, having pom poms in their hand, cheerleading you on, because they see a difference not only in you but how you treat that person. All right. So once you're on the right track, you will go to the top. Just remember, it's a process. All right. So if you didn't get anything from the second part of the training, just remember this: you can do it. You can become successful. Don't let no one or anything tell you otherwise. All right. So with that being said, that's the end of my mindset training. Hopefully, I gave you some insight. I empowered you a little bit, and you learned something about yourself and what it really takes to become successful. So before I really go over Four Corners Alliance Group, I'm not going to dive in no training, how to, sponsor people and things of that nature, because I'm not here to tell you how to sponsor people. I'm here to give you an overview of the business, and I'm going to share with you where to go to get the information. But it's up to you to follow the process. With that being said, I'm not going to call on anybody. I'm just going to open up the panel one by one. Please introduce yourself, piggyback off of what I said, whatever the case may be. This is live. I'm not here. This is not scripted. If you have some feedback, you like what I did. If you didn't like what I said, let me know. And I'm going to open up the panel. Go ahead. Unmute your lines.
Hey, I guess I'll start, Keith. Great training, by the way. Very, very, very powerful. Everything starts with your mindset, obviously. That being said, I served 4 years in the 82nd Airborne. If anyone knows anything about the Army, the military, those type of units, you have to have a very, very strong mindset. You are challenged on a daily basis. And, you're definitely right about that. You have to put yourself in uncomfortable situations on a daily basis in order to grow and further yourself in any way possible, if you want that success in your life.
Awesome, man. You're right, man. You're definitely right. Anyone else? Don't be shy. You're on the panel now.
What's going on, hear me, Derek?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, man. Basically, man, my name is Joe, by the way, Georgia, man. First of all, man, can't be scared of failure. A lot of people are scared to fail. And, to continue to be successful, you got to understand, you got to love the word no, because there's a lot of things people don't understand when it comes to changing mindset. And, that's what you spoke on tonight with changing mindset. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you can't get the same result. So you got to change it up and change your mindset. Changing what you do, doing something different is all that matters, And that basically it, man. And you got to go out and get it if you really want it, because it's not going to come to you. At the end of the day, man, you got to answer for yourself. And Keith, you got some big ass hand, man. You need to stay off the line. Your hand is too big to be putting on
I see we got jokes, man. Don't get me started, please. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate you, man. Joe just joined our team recently, and he has a lot of people, and I'm gonna put a lot of pressure on him. But he has a lot of people that I feel he needs to help change their mindset, because the only way we're going to be successful is by helping other people become successful. So I'm gonna challenge you, Joe, to help as many people as possible to become successful and show them the process. So thanks for coming on the panel, my friend.
What's going on? What's going on, people? How y'all doing today?
What's going on, Darren?
Big brother, it's always good, to join you. You always give, great information, and that's why, I'm happy, that I've locked on with you under a great system that we're working here. Joe, that was great information. What branch were you in the military, brother? Derek?
Army. 82nd Airborne paratrooper, jumped out of planes.
Wow. That's great. That takes a lot of guts, so to speak. Just you guys being on this panel alone is satisfying to me, because you're putting your face out there, and those who are trying to be successful, you must, as you said, take the leap. You have to put yourself out there. Branding, I salute you, gentlemen, just for being on camera, because it is very difficult. Sometimes just making a video alone by yourself, whether it's a training video, etc., you may have to edit maybe 4 or 5 times, so, I salute you guys for stepping up. It's a very difficult business, but again, in order for you to get something you want, you have to do something you've never done. So therefore, I salute you. I got a lot of nuggets from that, of course. I had some things already up here on my board here, but I did get some jewels from you, big bro, as always. So those of you who are watching, it is mandatory. Again, it is mandatory that you step outside your comfort zone in order for you to reach the next level. You have to grow. Yes, we all have fear, and you have to embrace that and still move forward, And once you do that, you keep working on yourself, things become easier. So I'll leave you with that. I'll give you back over to the coach. Again, I'm proud of you, gentlemen, for stepping up today. God bless.
Appreciate that, my brother, man. I can't even say nothing to the dude, man, because he's from New York, NY. Got his little B hat on, cocked to the side. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But that's that New York swag. So that's what it is. You know what I mean? But I do appreciate you, brother, for jumping on the panel, man, and giving your input. King, you got something to say, man? I'm not gonna mess up where you from no more, so I don't want you to beat me up no more.
It's okay, kid. So, everyone hearing me, right?
Yes.
Okay. My name is Dario Williams. I'm from the Caribbean. That's St. Vincent to be exact. Okay. I call myself the young entrepreneur. The young entrepreneur. When the people ask, how old are you, right? I'm just 23 years old. For those who don't, and I'm trying to build this business online right now. Okay, for my wife, my family. So I've been reading this quote that it says, what's the opportunity that this experience will give me? So, all right, your failure is experience, is the training that you have to go through, the beating that you have to go through to get to this opportunity that will change your life forever. I remember you said, Keith, some weeks ago or something like that, is bamboo tree takes some while to grow from that stage to something like that, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And that was very powerful to me. Okay, you can say it managed to come that state, then take that long, and many people give up at that time, right? But it held state and it grew up to be a big tree. Okay. And I saw bamboo tree to the south when I was walking, so that really caught my attention. And the system that we are following, guys, is exactly like that. We are starting from that seedling, and we are coming up. Everyone here as a leader. Okay, so back to you, Keith.
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. And I don't know if you realize, Dario is from the Caribbean. He stays in the Caribbean. I never met him face to face in life. I never met Darren. I never met Joe. I never met Derek. And that's the power of what we're doing. We're like-minded individuals that's meeting online. We're like-minded individuals, and we're coming together to help each other grow. Some of the people that I call so-called friends, they're not around me helping me. but these guys are around me, motivating me. We also got things in common. We bald head and things of that nature. You see that thing shining over there in that red shirt? We put that hat back on. You know what I mean? But we could joke, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, oh boy, Joe want to talk about my hands, but dude, all I see is that head. Your head is taking up the whole screen, brother. But, you know, but seriously, you know, we're becoming a family. And we could joke around that. And that's good because, you know, it is serious. It really is. But, you know, you need to laugh, to joke. You know, me and, you know, Derek go back and forth. His humor is a little bit fun, you know, a little weird. I got to catch it sometimes. I'm like, yo, Derek, I was just playing. He's like, man, I'm just messing with you. I'm like, hey, but I'm getting to learn him. And he's getting to learn me. And that's what it's about, man. You need people around you that's willing to have your back, that's willing to, you know, bring you outside your comfort zone, to make sure that, you know, when you down, they could, you know, help you and pull you back up. You know, you don't need those individuals when you down, they look at you and laugh and point their finger. You know, so if you're one of those type of individuals, you're not going to be successful in this industry. It's all this industry, we call it network marketing, but it should be relationship marketing and people marketing, family marketing. Because we become family over time. And I consider each one of these individuals, you know, my family. You know, we fight with them. You know, you got brothers and sisters and cousins, you fight with them. You might not like them one day, you love them, you're not going to let nobody slap them, you don't go after, you know, you love your family. So, that being said, man, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm going to get into Four Corners Alliance Group and do a real brief overview. Our team has been growing exponentially. Joe has just started recently, and he's been bringing in people left and right. His people have been bringing in people left and right, so salute. But I'm going to go over a brief review about Four Corners, what it is, why we're using it, and why it's so powerful, and where you can go for support. Well, Four Corners Alliance Group is a financial literacy company, and it's basically going to give you the knowledge to be able to help yourself come out of debt, get out of debt, or if you're not in debt, where and how to manage your money. It's digital products. It's a global company, meaning, you know, we're able to reach and sign up people on the four corners of the world. You don't have to worry about, you know, having all these, you know, auto ship or some products in your garage and things of that nature. You know, you might have to get the auto ship. You might have boxes of neutral, you know, neutral bars. I can't even say it, but, you know, nutritious bars and things of that nature, or tea. Nothing wrong with it. I'm just saying we don't physically have to have a product. All right. It's digital. Everything is digital. We're on the computer now, and it's digital. We're able to reach a vast amount of people with digital products. Again, I'm not saying anything about, you know, any company. Their products is awesome. I just chose to build a business with digital products. All right. The company itself is a one-time out of your pocket $18 fee to build your business. One time. I've came across people that even said, you know, I'm not here to judge. I don't have $18 to invest in a business.
Wow.
You know, for whatever reason, some of them might be, you know, legitimate reasons, but that's more of a reason why you need to change your situation. If you don't have $18 to join a business one time, your plan A is not working. Point blank. It's affordable. It's $18, okay? So what I would tell you to do is, well, they say, Keith, you know, how can I build my business? Once you review everything about Four Corners, you ask your sponsor, you know, the questions you need to ask them to make sure it's a legitimate company or whatever. The first thing you should do is make a list of 100 people. All right? Make a list of 100 people that you think might be business minded. Now, I'm going to warn you about this list. Once you go to them, you're going to be so excited, you know, oh, this is going to change your life, blah, 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 blah. You could make this amount of money or things of that nature. But you got to get in the mind of that person. You're coming to them and you just started, but you're telling them how it will be able to change their life. They're not going to believe it. So my advice to you is, on each individual on that list, do not try to explain yourself. Share the information to them. I'm going to give you a site. This is our training site. If you have a piece of paper and a pen, write this down. It's www. Joe, you about to go to sleep on me over there, man? I know you're working those 16-hour shifts. You over there flexing, man. You know, look, this dude got a wife beater on, head out there, just chilling. Nah. www. Level, Level, the number 6, club, CLUB.com. That's our team site, all right? So I'm going to share my screen and show you. 1 second here. Tell me if you see my screen. All right, great. This is our team site, ladies and gentlemen. All right? You go to home. You could use this now when you want to share your opportunity with people. You don't even need your own marketing system right now. You could use this. Me and my business partner, Andre Campbell, put this together for us, for our team, and we still use it. It's a 16-minute overview of what Four Corners is.
Hello, my name is Andre Campbell. David Harrison, who has years of experience.
Give you an overview.
Be a penny doubled every day for 30 days.
You don't even have to explain the business, ladies and gentlemen. We have everything in place for you. All right. All you have to do is send them to this site. The best thing about this site is you don't have it, nowhere on this site is it somewhere for them to sign up. It's going to tell them to get back in contact with the person who invited them to look at this information. So they can't sign up on the site. All right. You have training here. Breaks down everything. Let me make sure it comes up. You know, how to fast start, to get started. We talked about making that list. This will go over what to do with that list, all right? This is, you know, how to get to the level 6, peak 10 people, new people, 5 days in a row. If you peak 10 new people interest with this business in 5 days, that'll be 50 people. You know, and just play the numbers. You know, it'll explain to you step by step what you need to do. This video right here, 2 minutes and 20 seconds. I mean, the training is there for you. We have support. This goes over the matrix and how it works and how it pays for you. This video is 4 minutes and 7 seconds. Oh, it says playback on his. All right, I'm gonna have to talk to Andre about that and let him know. But we will fix that for you. This even shows you of how the commission rolls up in the escrow system. I mean, it gives you everything. You know, Four Corners team building. Right here, this is a marketing system that Andre used. I use it here and there, but we have another marketing system. You really don't have to, you know, you don't have to go through this right now. We have a complete system that I'm using, and we use another system as a whole. Help Me Biz is a great system, but again, this is not what we're using to build it. All right, it's totally up to you. Before I go to Help Me Biz and purchase that, I will get back with your sponsor and find out what we're doing. I'm not here to talk about any other programs within our system right now. This is totally about Four Corners Alliance Group. Again, get back to your sponsor before you make any drastic moves, because we've already paved the way for you. All right? And then you can go to the next tab, how it works. And it gives you a video of how it works. Testimonies. Another business testimony. Just training, ladies and gentlemen. You know, residual income. It shows you how you make the money in Four Corners. Documentation, proof that is working, ladies and gentlemen. Proof. No, proof
Oh,
right
you did?
here. Could you mute the line, please? Could you please mute the line?
Apologize. Okay.
All right. So right here, it gives you proof. Like right here, it says confirm. If I don't know if you can read that, confirm your amount of $1,000 that you withdrew from this program. I'll show you this.
Oftentimes in our industry, people want to know, is there an opportunity for me to really make some income? Does the company really pay? Does the system really work? And I want you to understand that our main goal is to make sure you and all of our partners live a first-class lifestyle. And while we're, providing great products and services, we're business-minded men and women, and it's important for us to also earn a profit. That's why we're in business. So what I'm going to show you here, this is just one of the businesses that we do. We have multiple different programs, multiple streams of income. And what I'm going to do here is just show you, I'm going to make a withdrawal request. Right here, I'm going to put in $1,000. I'm going to make a withdrawal request. I'm going to hit confirm. I want you to see just how simple this is. Nothing hard, nothing complicated here. Confirm. I want to withdraw $1,000. I just hit confirm withdraw. Of course, if I wanted to cancel for some reason, I hit confirm. And what happens, this is automatically going to go. You see here, I took out 1,000. I had over 1,300, and I got $375 left. And this is now going to be sent directly to my debit card, which I could use then to go, purchase, make purchases wherever that Visa is accepted. Millions of locations throughout the world, online shopping, retail stores, gas, go buy groceries, whatever it is. So just to show you, our system works, it's real. We're helping a lot of people, and we help you also.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, everything is on there to share with your potential teammates that is legit. And I want to point out something to you. He just withdrew $1,000. And how much does this business cost to start one time out of your pocket? $18. So from an $18 program, he was able to leverage that and withdraw $1,000 and still have $375 in his back office to withdraw at another date. Powerful. It works. Now, what's the difference between him and you? It's the skills. Learning the process to be able to bring other people in and teach them the same thing to do. All right. What else? Then we have our Facebook group. You can join our Facebook group, and I just clicked on it, and that's level6club.facebook.com groups/level6. And right now, as you see Derek. We have almost 6,000 people in our Facebook group. All right. This is where we recognize people, welcome people. If you have questions, post them in there, and we'll answer your questions. All right. So let me go ahead and stop the screen sharing. Again, I'm not here to break everything down to you, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to point you in a direction and to have you get back to the person who invited you to learn more about Help Me Biz, to get more information. All right. What I will advise you to do is for the next 30 days straight, if you join our business or you recently just joined or you would like to join, go to level6club.com, and for the next 30 days straight, for 30 minutes a day, review that site. You have no choice but to get better. All right. Again, do not sign up for Help Me Biz at this moment if you're sponsored to one of us. If you're not, do whatever you want to do. If you're following my particular system, the system that we're using, just get back to your sponsor first and, get some of your questions answered. It's nothing wrong with Help Me Biz, but it's not part of the system that I'm using right now. It's a great system, but once you get back to your sponsor, they explain it to you. All right. I know I might have other people that's part of Level 6 Club that's not following my particular system, and I get it. No disrespect. If you have Help Me Biz, it's a great system, but I'm not using it with this system right now for whatever reason. All right. Make sure you go in our Facebook group and support the Level 6 Club if you're currently in it. Again, that's facebook.com facebook.com/groups/Level 6 Club. Level 6 Club. I also have a team group for our overall system. Get back with your sponsor or whoever invited you to this system or this hangout and ask them for access to get into our group with our system that we're using, Four Corners. But with that being said, the reason why I wanted to give this Four Corners hangout is because Four Corners is our primary business that we're using in our complete traffic and marketing system. All right. Why we chose Four Corners? Because the potential of spending only $18 one time and being able to withdraw thousands and thousands of dollars unlimited amount of time once you build up your business and learn skills, it's just the best way to go. A lot of people are skeptical about this industry. A lot of people are new with this industry, and we found that an $18 business is less frightening to learn skills with. Will this be our last company we're going to do? No. But right now, we're building up the skills that you need to learn to be able to go in a tangible product company. You know, this is going to help you gain the skills, learn the process, get you on that path to put one foot in front of you and start to walk towards the success that you want. But along the path, you will be able to learn some skills that you could take with you wherever it is you want to go. This opportunity is an awesome opportunity for you to get started and start learning how to make money online. All right. If you have more information and if you're watching this hangout with one of my Google Hangout pages that I sent out, if you look below, it's a button that says Get Access Now. Click on that button. If you was invited by one of the guys on the panel or someone else that just told you to check out and see what me and my team are doing, get back with them as soon as possible and ask them for access to the Level 6 Club, or ask them some questions, or better yet, ask them this question: how do I start? Or where's your link so I could get started? Next week we're going to have a hangout on our marketing system that we are using. So definitely, if you get started today in Four Corners, definitely come back next week. And so we're going to start going over the marketing system that we're using and why we're using it and why it's important for you, each and every one of you, to have your own marketing system. All right, that's like saying you're opening up a store and you don't have any workers working in the store. The marketing system is your own personal workers that take care of your business even when you're asleep. All right, all you have to do is learn the skills to learn how to run it. That's pretty much all I have. I'm going to open up the panel again to give the individuals any last words. Again, it's not scripted. Anything they want to say, maybe they thought about something they wanted to say like the first time they was on, and now you have the opportunity to say it. So, Joe, do you have anything to say in closing?
No, man. To join the business, man. Don't wait. Somebody invited you. Evidently, they care about you enough, or thought of you enough to, be a partner. People join people. You know what I'm saying? We join people that we trust. The business is gonna be there, but it's the people that make your business. So, that's all in a nutshell, man. Don't wait too late, because a lot of people procrastinate. You spend $18 doing nothing. I know I do. I'm paying for people to be in the business with me. So it's an easy opportunity. One-time shot. Because 30 days later, if you're not at the top, you're going to be at the bottom looking up. You know what I'm saying? So be at the top, so you can look down on everybody else. Be their leader. Stop being a follower.
I got a question for you, Joe. Like we just met, and you said something very profound. People join people. What made you join me in Four Corners?
Well, I've been in network marketing for over 10 years, and I met millionaires, but it's a different concept when you can get someone real phone number, and you can contact somebody real that's real with you that's still working a regular job like me, like you still working a regular job. End of the day, we get off our job, and this is our second job. You know what I'm saying? Posting and advertising and sharing opportunity. That is a second job. You know what I'm saying? But being able to contact someone, being mentored, being coached, and has failed and has been in the game for a couple of months or years, whatever. That's the realest I can get. I can see millionaires on stages. I've been to all kind of conferences. Do this, do that. But it's a difference when someone is on the same level that you on, and is grinding on the same level to help you get to the top. So hey.
Appreciate it, man. Because you didn't have to join me, man, for whatever it was. You believed in me, so I appreciate that, man. Thank you.
No doubt. Appreciate you, man.
All right. Derek, any closing words?
Yeah, I have one thing. The panel's already touched on it, but I think Joe mentioned it earlier. When you continue to do the same thing over and over again, you're still getting the same results. You got to change that up and do something else. I work in the law enforcement security industry, and I have a lot of good friends. I have firemen and paramedics that I work with, and one in particular, he complains a lot. He's negative a lot. He makes significantly larger amount of money than probably all of us here on this panel, and he has done nothing in the past, I don't know, year or two to change anything about that, and so what I'd like to tell everyone is, get started, get in touch with the sponsor, the person that invited you to this hangout, and get started. You have nothing to lose, especially with Four Corners Alliance Group. It's $18 one time. Other than that, great hangout. Good job, Keith.
Appreciate it. Oh, Derek, so I'm letting you know I've been talking to you about it. I hope you're ready next week, brother. I'm not saying a word. It's going to be on you, Derek. It's going to be all of you. So if you need me to help you with, what you want to talk about, things of that nature, it's cool. I got you. But I want to be the student next week, man. I was a teacher before. I have a master's in I want to be a student. Can I be a student, Derek?
Sure.
All right, that's what's up, man. I appreciate you, my brother. That's my brother from another mother. All right, and last that I gotta lead the last. This Jay-Z baby brother. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Darren, Mr. Scrolls. Any closing words?
Basically, if you want to fence about this, you need to get off the fence. I mean, this is again, like they said, a one-shot opportunity. $18, meaning that for the cost of a meal, a pizza, maybe a hamburger, for you and your daughter or you and your son or whatever, car fare to a job, transportation could actually change your life, So, you just need to take that opportunity, sacrifice it. I don't know what your personal habits are, whether you drink, you smoke. You can sacrifice a bag of weed. You can sacrifice a bottle of liquor. Not to be disrespectful to anybody out there, but just being real here, you just need to sacrifice that one time, just the $20. Just hold on to it. Hold on to it, right? And, let that work for you. Invest that into yourself so you can have a better future. I can't tell you any other way. I mean, this is simplicity. This is a one-time deal. One time, once you open the doors, you begin another life. You open your life up to bigger and better things. You have some great gentlemen here, some great leadership that is going to make sure you get the necessary training, the necessary tools in order for you to be successful in this. But again, it's all on you. After that is done, your actions is going to dictate whether you want to be successful or not. So with that, I'm going to leave you in closing. Hopefully I'll see you on the inside. I'll send it back over to the coach. Everybody on the panel, God bless you. Be well. For those of you who are watching, God bless. Enjoy the rest of your week.
All right, with that being said, we out of here, man. See you next week, next Wednesday, I believe. What is the 6th? No, the 7th, probably the 7th. It's not the 7th? Come on, man, stop shaking. You got me nervous. It's the 7th? All right, great. Next Wednesday, October the 7th, and we'll be going over our marketing system. Again, get back with the person who invited you here to get more information about Four Corners. I know I gave you a brief overview, but I'm here to give you a brief overview. I'm here to pique your interest. I'm here to give you something that's going to help you grow, and that's my main thing. I'd rather give, and point you in a direction so you can start taking from, your own perseverance and learning. All right. With that being said, my name is Keith L. Jones, aka the Coach. I'll salute you on behalf of the panel. You have a great night.
God bless. Be well.
Peace.
Peace.
All right.